Okay, well, we're in the green, so that must mean I'm streaming. Hi, everybody, Forever at 82 here. Hope you're staying safe and being well out there. I'm not feeling too hot today in terms of just everything. I feel basically emotionally drained, and there goes my fucking camera again. Why is it doing this? I hope you can still hear me. Probably not. I don't know. I might have to restart my computer if it's going to keep doing this shit. I hate my camera on my on my. Oh, why did I remove it? Son of a bitch. Alright, technical difficulties. I need to re-add my camera because I accidentally deleted it like an idiot. Okay. Because, like, every time I use this fucking thing, it shits the bed. I hate it. You can see me, like, not in the space I'm supposed to be. I need to filter it. Oh, god damn it. Why tonight? I'm not doing too hot today, and now it's just being retarded. Okay, activate. Yes, okay. Give me a minute to fix things. I mean, I don't know. I don't have too much to say today. It's been a very shitty fucking week, and it's been a very shitty fucking day, so, you know. Let's see, crop pad, yes. Okay, let me basically, well, I'll have to do this live. Okay, so what's going on, Keith Pearson? Good to see you. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to fix some shit here. I need to make my fat face a little bit more zoomed in because my camera's a piece of garbage. Hopefully, it doesn't flake out when I'm doing this. So, yeah, as the title suggests, we're gonna play some retro-inspired Steam games that are not as long as the ones that we have been played. There we go. That should work. Maybe I should zoom that in too. Fuck it. Because people like my gorgeous face, which is the biggest lie ever told. I'm an ugly son of a bitch. But it is what it is, though. I mean, it's not the same. I'm trying to get it so it's so zoomed in. There we go. I think I'm getting it. Okay. And my dirty shit in the background. I really need to do some cleaning, but I need to get some energy first. Energy would be nice, to say the least. Kind of games are on the agenda. Well, we got 3 I got picked out. I'm going to probably go ahead and play some Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit, the new one, because the old ones are hard as fuck. So we'll be doing that, and then a couple more after that one. So, yeah, that's going to be the first one. That's the one's probably going to take the longest, depending on if I could even beat the fucking game. Jesus, I'm trying to get this the way it was, but for some reason I can't. I'm wearing my Dragon Ball Z shirt. Why not? I mean, I wouldn't consider. I'm not a weeb, but I want to consider myself a low level one at best. I guess that's gonna have to do so for close-ups and whatnot. So I mean, no, that's not gonna work. Hey, what's going on, Juan Prince? Why is it wide though? That's not what I want. Why is it wide? I'm trying to get it to shrink. Kakarot! Of course. Wonder if if I were to do it relative, but then when I do it relative, it just basically deletes my face. I'm trying to get this so it's not so wide, and it just, like I had it before. This sucks. It's over 9,000! I hate the dub. I'm sorry. I'm one of those people that just can't stand that fucking dub. A lot of people like it, and, bless you for doing so, but I'm not one of those people. I wonder if I do this. That zooms me in a little more. Okay, I think that's going to help. A little bit. Zoom in, zoom in. I really want to get rid of this beard. Now that my wife's gone, I don't really need it. Really need to keep this beard anymore. That's the only reason why I kept it in the first place. I'm sorry, I can't watch anime and dub. I can't. It grosses me out, kind of. I can't. I mean, it's just it's hard to explain. It's just I guess you could say I prefer the Japanese acting over the American stuff. Yeah, one. Okay, I think that's the best we're gonna have to do for tonight, and then I'll have to fix it some other time. I don't know why it's more Y than it is, shrinky dink dink. Okay, let me see if I can adjust that. Okay, I guess that's the best I'm gonna have to be able to do this time. I'll fix it eventually. It's just I didn't realize I would have to do it live. I don't want to fucking. I don't know. That just makes me look retarded like Tim Waltz. We don't need that right now. There. That's the best we're gonna have to do for tonight. I'll definitely fix it before I make my next video. So yeah, I just can't like dubbed anime. I tried so many times in so many ways to like it. People are like, oh, you should watch this dubbed. It's good, really. And I just sit there and it just sounds so lifeless and corny. I'm just like, no, this is not my jam. This is not my shit. I can't watch this. Sorry. Well, you're just a hater. I'm like, why? because English sounds so retarded on anime. Seriously? No, that doesn't make me a hater. That makes me a person who actually appreciates the original the way it was intended, the way God intended. Because I prefer original things. You know what I mean? Like the things that they are. And if it's something in another language, I don't mind reading subtitles. Reading is good for your brain. It stimulates it. Well, if I knew how to read kanji, I could do that. I cannot read kanji. I'm trying to work my way towards that to where I can actually read Japanese symbols. There's only one phrase I know in Japanese, and I mentioned it before. It's game over. I know the kanji for that, but I don't know the kanjis for anything else really. Um, Give me a second, guys. My maintenance is calling me. Sorry about that. My pilot light is off. Yeah, I know. I had to talk to my maintenance. My pilot light and my heater's off. I can't get it to light again, which is weird because usually I can. So they're gonna check it out either tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. I have a space heater, so I'm okay. Yeah, I just had to basically. I apologize for that. I basically did say my maintenance was calling me. I don't know if you guys heard me. Um, yeah, because my pilot light's out. I don't have central heat right now. I'm using a space heater, but the rest of the house is cold to the point where if you go in my kitchen, right, and you go, you can actually see your breath. It's that cold in there. That's why I have a quilt divided between this part of my home and the front part, because that way all the heat stays back here, right? My cats know that. They all go in the bedroom and they use my blankets or her blankets that are still there and so they can keep warm. But I do sleep with a space heater, and I'm sitting with the space heater right now. So don't cry, you're gonna have ice hit the ground. I don't intend on crying, at least not on stream. Like I said, the past few streams, given the passing of my wife, not gonna lie, I get a little morose from drinking, and I cry, of course. Last night was an exception. I was sober last night, but because I only drink once a week. But yeah, it was just I was thinking too much again last night, and yeah, that just made my. I basically cried myself to sleep. Not the you know I'm not trying to like I said I'm not trying to garner attention or make anyone feel sorry for me or anything. I'm just being honest. It is real, you know. I know she died on a. I mean, it's almost been a month since she's been gone, but it's still fresh to me. Tough time to be alive right now, and I hate. And fuck the holidays. Fuck them to death, and I wish they would fucking get nailed to an inverted cross and set on fire. Fuck Thanksgiving. Fuck Christmas. Fuck New Year. It can all die. Except if for those who actually have families that give a shit about them and you guys do things, then that's different for you. But for a fucking lonely, fat, ugly piece of old shit like myself, yeah, the holidays can die. I don't need it. Don't want it. Go away. Shoo. Every time I see the bell ringers, I give them the finger. I'm not gonna. I did that yesterday when I got my chili spaghetti stuff. They're all ringing the bell. Merry Christmas. I'm just like this, and then I walk away. They wouldn't say anything. They just looked at me like, okay, he doesn't like the holidays. This man does not like Christmas. Loved it as a kid, sure. Loved it when I was even like early in as an adult. But like I said, once my father moved from Michigan to Indiana, and my family just became a clusterfuck, yeah, I stopped liking the holidays. So don't care for that either. Isn't that for basketball Americans? Or no, that's no Kwanzaa. That's I don't even know what Kwanzaa is. I know it's a celebration of Christmas, or during the. I don't know. Like I said, I never cared enough to look it up. I don't know what it is. Yeah, there's Kwanzaa. There's Hanukkah. I know all that. That I know Hanukkah's for Jews with their yarmulkes and their touching of little boys and beating the shit out of each other with Bibles to get some pennies. Fucking Jews. But anyway, I hate everybody equally. It doesn't matter. No one is safe from my hatred, that's for sure. I hate everybody. Except for those who are cool with me. If you're cool with me, I don't hate you. I can't. But it's like all the other people out there that like to use others for what they got or use someone to get ahead. Those kind of people, I fucking can't stand. I hate them with a burning passion. Because it's disgusting. You shouldn't want to know about somebody or be friends with somebody just because they have something you can use because you can't afford it or you can't have what they got. That's not the right way to go about things, my friends. When you want to be friends with somebody, you should care about that person, what they like, what they feel, what they think, and not just to benefit yourself or be selfish about it. That's what a lot of people don't understand. They like to use people. They like to use them and for what they got, and because they don't have it. It could be anything too. A video game system that they want but they can't afford. It could be I don't know, certain kinds of drinks, food, anything. I don't like users, man. Never did. Because when I was a kid, I had friends that always came over because I had a Super Nintendo and they didn't, right? So they would come over and be my friend just so they could play my Super Nintendo. But and that was shit. If you're with someone because they stream on YouTube and make you laugh, okay, you shouldn't be friends with someone because they stream and make you laugh. People, hey, I got friends on here. I do have friends. There's people, believe it or not, there are people that come on my streams and enjoy and like me as a person because they notice I'm not just a steaming pile of shit. Because I actually, I'm not despite of what I say and do on here, I'm not a hateful person. I'm kind to those that reach out to me. And I've got plenty of friends or people that I would consider friends on YouTube, like e-friends. I mean, it would be cool if I met these people in real life and we actually did something together, So there's that. There's Anthony and, me and Juan Prince are cool. There's Goblin, Varen, Rebel, Rhino. All these people are I consider friends because we always talk about shit. I mean, I even have a Discord and we talk on there too. Also, make you laugh. Yeah, well, laughter is the humor of the soul, or is this language of the soul. Laughter heals. It nurtures. Laughing is good for you. It's very healthy. So, oh, and I forgot. Okay, there's also beef sandwiches. Forgot him too. He comes on once in a while. Movie Maniac. He's a friend of mine. We talk on Steam. There's Big Meaty Fist. I haven't heard from him from a while. He's got a girlfriend now, from what I recall. So he probably doesn't have time to do much of anything anymore. You know, because of course, to the men's mind, pussy is better than friendships. Friends take the back burner once you find yourself some pinoche to pound. I guess that's kind of the way of the world. See, I've never been like that though. Even with my girlfriends, I've always made time with my friends because without them, I would have been alone, and they were people that I enjoyed chilling with and whatever. So, you know, like I said, vagina is good, but it's not that great. Meaty Fist, I wonder why his girl enjoys being with him. Yeah. I don't know. I never asked him those questions because it's none of my business. But, if he does that shit, fuck yeah. The man deserves to enjoy himself. Like I said, I always want my friends to have the better things in life and not to suffer because no one deserves that. For sure. So, as long as the man is happy, I'm happy for him. So, I like when people are happy, because everyone deserves happiness. Everyone. Except maybe evil people who steal happiness from others. Now, those people don't deserve to be happy. But the people that just are trying to live and get by and try to make ends meet and things of that nature, those people deserve happiness. You heard he was in prison. From where, Womprats? You heard Big Meaty Fist was in prison? How? Did I miss something on one of my streams? I don't recall, but I drink after all. I got blue lemonade this time, not dragon's blood. I could have, but I was like, I kind of want some of that blue lemonade. It's delicious. I was craving it. That sucks. Wow, shit. If I find out, I don't know his real name because he's very secretive on the internet. He doesn't give too much away, which is good. See, I give too much away when it comes to my situation and everything, but I really don't care. What do I have to hide? I don't care what happens to me on the internet, and I don't care if I did fucking die. I really don't give a shit. Yeah, me too. Yeah, Patron, yeah, that's some top shelf alcoholic tequila. It's damn good. Patron will definitely knock your ass out. I remember when me and my friend, my old drinking buddy Rob, him and I downed a 24-pack of Bud Light and a bottle of Patron, and yeah, I was fucked that night. I needed help walking home. His son Mackay, God bless him, he helped me walk home. He's like, put your arm around my shoulder, buddy. I'll get you home. I'm like, thanks, Mackay. You're such a good kid. I hope he's doing well too, and his brother as well. That, like I said, that dude had a kid. Last time I heard, he had, he has a kid. He has a girlfriend. He might be marrying her. That's the last I knew about that, and that was about 2 years ago. So I don't know. I don't know. I hope so. It's beautiful to build a life when you're young, so that when you're old, you have yourself a flourished, loving family, and can help each other out when things get rough. So I hope the best for the guy. But then again, I always hope the best for everybody that has been trying to strive for that happiness that is so hard to obtain here in America. This country is just a shithole. It's getting worse too. Because of all these lovely people with their mental illnesses that like to sit there and shove their crap down our throats that we don't have any interest in hearing. None of it. Yeah, you have purple hair. You think you're a girl? Fuck off. Just fuck off. Did you play with Barbies as a kid? Fun fact, though, when I was a kid, I used to play marriage with one of my cousin's Barbies, and then He-Man, and He-Man would beat the shit out of her when he didn't make him a sandwich. I was a kid. Exactly. There is no happiness in America. That's a fucking lie. It's a farce. You can't find happiness here, hardly. With all these extremist groups out there, it's just impossible. Like, I'm telling you, feminism, social media, and cell phones has killed the very fabric of having socialization in your life. I hate those three things. I wish they would all disappear. I fucking hate cell phones. I hate social media, and feminism could die. If you're a male feminist, you're a cuck, and you probably have your wife smashed by big black Tyrone. Yeah, I'm gonna tap that little ass. You know, it's just how that is. It's disgusting. I hate cucks. I hate simps too. God, do I hate. Oh, just the very thought of them. They don't trigger me because I don't get triggered over stupid shit. They anger me though. Okay, take a couple more vapes to calm my nerves, and I guess we'll get started. Yeah, it's very cold. It's okay. It's 43, right? Let me check the wind chill. I bet you the wind chill is very, very cold because I can feel it in my bones. Yep, it's 41. It's 36. Ooh, and it's drizzling. Yay! So that's extra fucking cold that I have to deal with this goddamn evening. Oh, they got live cam feeds on my weather page, so you can see how it is outside. That's pretty neat. Not that I really give a shit. It's the coldest shit, and Thursday it's going to be like 65. Are you serious? God damn, Oklahoma's bipolar in this weather. Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, I live in Oklahoma. I don't know where you live, Keith, but yeah, if you live anywhere in the vicinity of me, better roll up your windows unless you want a cold ass if you have to go driving out somewhere tomorrow. Or you can use your seat warmers. Maybe that'll dry it out. That's a life hack I learned about. They said if you accidentally leave your windows down, put a towel over your seat, put the seat warmers on, within an hour it'll warm up and dry it out. Don't know if that's real. Most life hacks are lies. Some of them are actually beneficial, though. Like the one that killed the rinse off colanders. What you do is you just basically take a measuring cup and you pour it on the top of that. I mean, it's not rocket science, but, you know, I have a very shitty fucking sink in my kitchen where it doesn't, the water, the feed is so, like, low. I don't have much of water spraying down from it or going down. It pisses me off. I have to wait like a million years for the shit to fill up. That's what happens though when you live in a trailer. Not everything works right. But I do, you know, I'll be honest, I like my trailer. I really do. I hope I can continue living here. Like I said, I think I got everything figured out until February, and then after that, I may have to, the internet's going to have to be killed off. I hate to do that because that's my source of grounding, but I won't have any way to pay it off. It sucks, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. You know, because since my wife passed, you know, that's also her income. I mean, I'd rather have her than the income for sure, but that loss of income it's hard. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Hopefully hopefully this shit works on the window mode or whatever that. But yeah, the first game we're going to be playing is Angry Video Game Nerd 8-Bit. Which I like over that fucking piece of shit one that came out years prior, because those games were just hard for the sake of it. This game actually looks like they actually made it enjoyable and not a steaming pile of shit like those other two. I don't hate the other two games. I just don't like the fact that they're hard for the sake of it. I mean, challenge is one thing, but just making something overly hard is just not my thing. I'm getting old. I can stress or stroke out. I have a heart attack because of the stress. I want to play games to have fun, not to be pissed off. But everyone has their own take on video games. So let me go ahead and load it and get it. Yeah, I don't like Dark Souls. Hate it. Everyone loved the fuck out of that game when it came out, and I played it for about an hour, and that's all I needed. I had no interest in playing it again. That's just how I am. Okay, is there a window? Please let there be a windowed mode. Give me a minute. I gotta go through options and stuff because it's in full screen. And all. Let me get it. Display. Windowed. There we go. Oh, Kingsfield's pretty good. I remember playing that on PlayStation. I think I played the second one. Okay, 4 is the highest I can go. Pixel perfect, decent com, border on, yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and restart so you guys can watch the intro, because I know that that's important to some of y'all. You know, you got to watch the intro so you understand the plot points, and I want to make sure we can get that. Hopefully it starts. There we go. Okay. Now, hopefully, get this popped up for y'all. There we go. There we go.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Just a bunch of darkness or whatever. I guess someone didn't pay the power bill. Then God showed up and created half a bit. And then 1 bit, 2 bits, 4 bits, 8 bits.
Hey, Malt Man, good to see you.
32 bits, 64 bits.
Hope you're doing well there, buddy.
The entire fucking universe as we know it. Good and evil, cats and
Cheers.
dogs, all that shit. And then nothing happened for billions of years. Eventually, you got Earth. Then somewhere in there, humanity evolved, which then created video games.
Those houses look gay.
That's where I come in. You can call me the angry video game nerd.
Angry
Or the
balding nerd.
I play the worst games imaginable, so you don't have to. Much like good and evil,
Look at his fucking
there are
forehead.
good games
Jesus.
and there are bad.
I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, brother. That's all that matters. And why'd the game freeze? It just froze. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, my fucking hardware's being gay. Sorry about that. And it froze the game, too. Hey, guys. Yeah, my computer's being retarded right now. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to... Yeah, there is a 5-head. What a shitty game. Yeah. What I'm going to do, if you can hear me, I'm going to go ahead and shut down my computer and restart it. And because, yeah, there's something going on. And usually if I restart my computer, things fix itself. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. If you can't hear me, I'll type it in chat. We're going to remove this piece of... Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't do this shit on purpose. This is what happens when I use OBS on my machine. My USB ports go... So, yeah, let me go ahead and just reboot this shit. I'll be back. Sorry about all this. This piece of crap. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Sorry. Alright. I will return momentarily. Fucking OBS. Seriously, dude.